Happy Monday, guys! Welcome back to episode 3 of Marvelous Mondays with Alice and Rosie. And this week, as you can see, we are at the one and only Mr. Green.
Yes, we are, Alice.
Yes,
and
we are.
as well as unraveling the mystery that is Mr. Green, we are going to be talking to 3 amazing individuals to find out a lot more about green gaming and what it's like working at this awesome company.
I'm super excited about this episode. Let's get going.
Let's go. Hey guys, so with us now is Natalie Rose Vella, the employer brand manager here at Mr. Green.
Hello, welcome to Mr. Green.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are very intrigued about the story, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Especially who Mr. Green is and where he came from.
Mysterious Mr. Green.
Yes.
Who is Mr. Green?
Who is
So,
Mr. Green?
Mr. Green is the brainchild of 3 Swedish entrepreneurs. And they noticed back in the early millennia that the Swedish gaming industry as a whole was growing rapidly, and there were new gaming companies coming into market, and they realized that the overall player experience and the industry as a whole was still quite underdeveloped. It was still kind of, everyone was pretty generic. So they saw a great potential to offer a new level of experience with great entertainment, but also to do it in something which was more user-friendly as a product. So together the trio basically created an innovative casino online, but to present this, they created this mysterious gentlemanly character called Mr. Green. So the name is actually inspired by many different characters of The Godfather, but specifically Mo Green. So it was Mo Green, then it turned to Mr. Green. So Mr. Green is inspired by a Godfather character.
Interesting.
That's awesome.
But obviously he's more of a gentleman.
Yes,
obviously.
definitely.
So why choose Mr. Green, the character, as the brand?
So the reason why we have chosen a character as the forefront of our brand, and the reason why back then was actually Mr. Green was also a blog at the time, and the way that we told the story of the brand was through a blog of Mr. Green's adventures. So he would go on all of these travels, and he would get these treasures, go and scour the land for new and exciting things to bring back to the Mr. Green mansion. So there's a full story behind this character, and that's how we see our platform. Is when you log on, you are entering the Mr. Green mansion, and you're finding out all of the sort of tales and exciting stories through Mr. Green. So we really love the whole storytelling element, and we still to this day have that storytelling element of where he's been. He's come and found this new thing, and he's brought it back.
So guys, we've now taken a trip down to another floor, and very kindly Kirsten, the head of social, has joined us.
Hi, nice to meet you guys.
Hey guys.
I have a pretty broad question for you, so sorry about that. But so what would you say Mr. Green's key focuses are?
Oh, that's a very good question. I mean, Mr. Green's key focuses have always been innovation, growth, and green gaming.
Green gaming, yeah.
It's the core of who we are, really. It's the green heart of Mr. Green.
Yeah.
And it's vitally important to us. And obviously, within social media and all the digital touch points, we have to, make our customers aware that we have it. And being such a data-driven company, and obviously we're in a very competitive market, and growth and compliance and regulation is vitally important to us to follow it. So we have developed a green gaming tool that is based on learning from the customer, really. Seeing what their habits are and that kind of stuff, and then responding to it in a very responsible way, as well as still giving the customer entertainment, which is why they're here.
So we've learned a little bit about Mr. Green and how he's the face of the brand and the character. Let's talk about employer branding and how you've made that so strong.
So with us, it's very much if we're going to offer that experience to our players, of something being entertaining, the benefits, the excitement, the fun, we want to make sure we're doing the same back to us as well and our team, and because these guys are behind the people behind the brand, and for us, we really encourage building a culture which is about personal development and not just in your career, but as you as a person as well. So we developed an employer journey, and it was very much based on it being personalized for everyone. So when everybody starts, they have an induction program where they get to know about the product, about the brand, who Mr. Green is as well, and also then it goes into something which is a little bit more personalised, a little more specific for that person. Yeah. We have an employer volunteer CSR program, and we encourage everyone to do things that make them feel a sense of achievement as well in their own personal life and in their own sort of values and goals. So for me, I'm really, really proud of working for Mr. Green because I have a real love for looking after the environment, and I can really, really do that here. I can really live my values as well as do my job at Mr. Green as well. So.
Okay guys, now we are here with Malin, who is Head of Green Gaming here at Mr. Green. Welcome.
Welcome, Malin.
Hi. So Malin, tell our viewers and myself and Rosie a little bit more about what green gaming is.
So green gaming is Mr. Green's way of doing responsible gaming. We can see a bigger focus in the industry over the past years on responsible gaming, and we have taken that responsible gaming and made it green gaming, and it's a key factor in our brand.
So the tool is obviously automated, but how is the green gaming team involved with the process?
Yeah, exactly. So the tool, what we decided was that we wanted to have something automated, and that's our way to be able to grow the business and still be able to monitor all the customers we have on a 24-hour basis. But as you say, with an automated process, it's also very, very important to have a manual one with actual people working with these customers. What we have a green gaming team, and they mainly work with customers that are on high risk, and it's just important to give the customers that may be at risk or are at high risk a person they can turn to, a person that they can call when they want to and when they want to speak with someone. So yeah, we have a team that works on, of course, also looking at customers and how they play, and then reach out to them on the phone or on email or proactive chat. So together we see that combining an automated process with a predictive tool and this manual approach with an actual team and people to speak with, we see that that is a very, very effective way of doing green gaming. And looking back over this year and last year, we can see that Mr. Green also have been awarded awards for the responsible gaming and the green gaming. And just recently, last week, we got the award of socially responsible operator with the EGR Nordic Award. So for us, it really, really works, and we are super happy with the green game we're doing. We want to continue to innovate the product and improve it more further.
Yeah. You've mentioned a lot about the sort of responsible gaming and also the green gaming side of the brand. Why is it so important to you guys?
So green gaming is at the forefront of our CSR, but we like to take it a step further. So being in Malta, we really want to live our green gaming values and also respect the environment that we are in. And to be a community builder, you do have to contribute to that. As much as we have a responsibility to our players, we also have a responsibility to our local community. And that's why we have so many amazing CSR initiatives. So we launched our initiative Clean the Ocean in 2017, and we work with the University of Malta, and between June and September we go out on the boats and we clean as much plastic as we can find. And our employees in the summer will go out and volunteer for this as well, and also the students come along to do research on the waters, so we can actually use the information to make positive change.
Cool.
But not only that, we also know that around 70% of the waste in the ocean is in the seabeds as well, so we also committed to cleaning the seabeds with scuba divers through the period as well. So we would like to go a step further with that.
Amazing. Do you scuba dive?
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in on this episode when we were at Mr. Green. I hope you guys have gotten a better understanding of what this company is all about. And as you can see and hear, they
they are very passionate about green gaming, which both me and Rosie find quite interesting.
Really interesting. And as you can see, I'm on a bike. We're about to get out of here. Thank you so much, guys, and we will see you again very soon.
Hey Noah!
Ciao!
I just love this company. I love Mr. Green. It's just
Alice?
to make, yeah?
I've been looking for you.
Oh, okay,
Come on.
let's go.
Come on.